everyone. This is Sarthak Sarode. I welcome you all to my new series of Learn Anaplan through real world use cases. Let's see our problem statement number one. Delete the employee names whose salary is less than 25,000 from the list. So this is the data set which I have created in Excel. In column A, we have employee names which we are going to import in a list created in Anaplan, and in column B we have their respective salaries. So we are supposed to delete the name of the employees from the list whose salary is less than 25,000. So this is the simple use case which is very much popular for Anaplan interviews, and also in real world projects you are going to make use of this action which we are going to use here. So I will quickly show you the data set which we have. So this is the data set which I have saved in this Excel sheet. Make sure that whenever you upload the data in Anaplan, make sure that it is in the CSV format because Anaplan can only read CSV format and text format. So as per the use case, when we store these names in the list, after creating the action, the after creating that after running that action, the names like Max, then Harry, then Mary should be deleted from the list because these employees have salary less than 25%, 25,000. So let's see how we are going to do that. So this is my ANA plan. So first I will start first I will create a list where we are going to insert the employee names. So now first important point here is we are going to create the flat list of employees instead of numbered list because the name of employees here is unique and it's not repeating, right? So for that reason we will be creating a flat list. So it would be employee names. I will place it at the end. Let's give the top level as all. Now I will import the name of the employees in this Excel sheet. So I have created that salary details CSV file. Yeah. So here this is my header row. So first row is my header row and first data row is 2. So make sure you have done this correctly. And replace default file should be everyone because when we work in a connected planning projects, our teammates are also working on this Anaplan. So for them to let them allow to edit this action, we have to select everyone here. So that is the thing. Now here comes the source target mapping. So in employee names is the name of the list. So in the name of the list, I should always select the column which has the data. So employee names is the major data here. We don't need to select parent or code. And we are going to run this action against name only parameter. So let's run this import. Yeah, so we have total 22 entries in the data set and we have created the list with that. Next task is to create the module which has this list as dimension. So I will create a module employee employee details. Yeah. So I will place this list and we would be requiring a line item called salary. So this is the pivoting. I will put employee names in rows and line items in column. Yeah, perfect. So now next task is to import the salary for this employees. So let's import it, upload new file, or you can select the previously selected file as well. Yeah, so here also header row is first, data row is second. This is everyone. Now we move towards the source target mapping. So yeah, so here I will select employee names and rest and all is the column header because salary line item is there in my data set as well. So that's why I've selected column headers here. Let's quickly check whether source items are mapped to target or not. Here everything is fine. Even line items are mapped. Let's run the import. Yeah, so we see that 22 salary items are been updated. Yep. So now very important thing is we have to delete the employee names from the list whose salary is less than 25,000. How we are going to do that? We have to do that in an automated way. Okay. So for that, in Anaplan, we have an action called delete list from using selection. Okay. So there are two important things for this action. First thing is, uh, in while creating this action, let me show you. While creating this action, you have to select the list from which you have to delete the items. Okay. So now this list should be the only dimension of this module. That is the first requirement. As you can see here in the applies to, I have only employee names list as the dimension. If there would be two or three more lists, then we will not be able to use this action for this list particularly. So this is the first thing which I have mentioned in the notes section. Delete from list using selection action works for all type of lists, flat list and numbered list. To use the delete list from using selection action, the reference boolean must be in a module dimensionalized by only that one list. Okay. And second thing is we will have to create a boolean which we are going to select in the list's another parameter. So let's create a boolean where we are going to put that condition. So this is the naming convention of boolean, which is, at the end we have this question mark. Yeah, then I will change the format to boolean. Now let's go to the grid view and give the logic to this. Yeah. So before going to the logic, in this action there is one more thing. Once we select the list here, uh, it will give me in this drop down there would be the options of booleans. Okay, so from that I have to select one boolean, and wherever that boolean would be true, those items would be deleted from this list. So the important condition is whatever logic we are going to build up, make sure that whatever condition is there in the under the true result, that condition would be reflected. Okay, so in this case, we want to delete employees whose salary is less than 19. So those employees will fall under two conditions. So for that, I will put this logic: if salary is greater than equal to 25,000, false, else true. So in this true condition, those employees come whose salary is less than 25,000, and I will hit the enter. What is the problem is there in here? Okay, if salary false, okay. Oh, okay. Then false, else true. So this is the logic. I missed this then here. Yeah, so here you can see employees whose salary is less than 25K. We have the we have the boolean ticked against them. Yeah. So we have done with our task. Now main thing is to create the action. So I'll create this action. Name would be delete delete employee names. Okay, I will select the list from which I want to delete the employee names. And now, yeah, you can see here, wherever this list, in whatever modules, this is the only list, and there is a boolean which is referenced against this list would be reflected here. And we have to make sure whether this is the correct boolean which we require or not. Okay, I will click on OK. Yeah. So now let's run this action. Yep. Yeah, so it says that eight list items deleted successfully. So there were totally eight employees whose salaries were less than 25,000. So we will cross check it. Yeah, so now in this module, you have only those employees whose salary is less than equal to or greater than 25. If we check in this list as well, then yeah, then we don't find those employees whose salary is lesser than 25,000. So this is the very important use case which is frequently asked in interviews, and also this action we mainly use uh, in our projects. So that's it. Thank you so much.